Hey, it's that time again. And today I'm in a little bit of a good mood. So instead of talking about bad things today, we're going to talk about something good. And since the last Isakai'd video did so good, we're going to talk about not the worst one, but what's the best world you can get Isakai'd into. And if you're thinking about Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, no, you're wrong. If you haven't already seen the thumbnail, today we're going to be talking about One Piece. And yeah, I said One Piece. Yeah, that's the best anime you can get Isakai'd into. And I'm gonna tell you why. Cause in the One Piece world, everything isn't set in stone. You don't have to be the main character to make a change in the world, which is very contradictory compared to the other shows. So who's to say if you weren't dropped in a world that you wouldn't make a big change? So let's say we automatically get dropped into the world, right? You have 3 different choices on what you want to be in life. You can be a pirate, you can be a marine, or you can be a revolutionary. Well, 4, considering that you can just be a random villager or whatever they call them, this random civilian. But no one's gonna want to be that. So let's be real, everyone wants to be a main character, so those are the 3 main choices that you have. Now I thought about every possibility and what is bad and what is good about it. See, no matter what you choose, I feel like there are more pros than cons in each category. For instance, let's say you pick to be a pirate, right? You have so many different possibilities on what you can do in the world. You can either go on a grand adventure, or maybe just chill out at the local island that you like to spend time at. Let's be real, the only thing you have to worry about is maybe other pirates that are not you, because Marines won't waste their time looking for you if you're not really a problem, to be fair. That's unless you run into the wrong Marine. We all know who we were talking about here. Other than that, it seems like you can just go around and do as you please. Also, keep in mind, you can possibly join a pirate crew that has strong members. Like Roger took in 2 kids on this ship and trained them. Whitebeard had a whole family of pirates on different locations and different ships. They probably see a little bit of something in you, they'll take you in. Or if you're in a bad situation and they feel bad for you, they'll probably take you in and make you strong. Or if you just want to crash out, you can still join Blackbeard. Cause the only thing I really seen them do is just shoot people. Yeah, that's life as a pirate. It's pretty much free, do what you want, and you have a strong possibility to run into some strong people that are also kind of nice, to be honest. Again, that's probably if you don't run into the wrong people, you know. If you do, they'll probably make you part of their crew anyway. Even if you're in chains or not, you're still gonna be on the ship, maybe sweeping the floors. They might train you a bit, they might send you on missions, who knows? Because either way, being on their crew, seeing them do things, you can probably pick up some stuff. That's if you're being useful to them. And assuming you made it a little bit on your own as a pirate, they're gonna find you useful and they're not just gonna kill you on sight. Again, that just depends on who it is. If it's Mihawk, yeah, you're probably gonna die. Let's hope you don't have a sword on you. Now, getting into the Marines, see, the only way you fail as a Marine is if you just don't try or have that fighting spirit in you. Because if Kobe can make a full transformation within not too long, you can too as well. It's not that hard, especially if someone of good talent sees something in you at least a little bit, or at least sees that you're trying. The only way you don't make it as a Marine is if you genuinely don't try and stay at the bottom. Hey, if you want to move up, it's very possible. It just takes time and you willing to go through that training. You just better hope that no bad pirate crew acts up, because if you just start on the Marines and you get sent out, you're probably gonna die, buddy. It's maybe depending on what your position is, because most of what I've seen, some of these motherfuckers be destroying ships. So even if you're wiping up the floors as they're doing battle, buddy, you're going down with the rest of the ship. Other than that, for cons, you better just hope you don't get on the same field as a Kainu, because that nigga don't care about your life. Either send you to die or kill him yourself if you're not good enough. Other than that, if you do train hard and get taught by the right people, you're gonna be a force to be reckoned with. Trust me, you're gonna be a strong motherfucker. Maybe not Luffy level at that point, but you know, you're gonna be up there. At least you're gonna have enough to survive. And lastly, let's talk about the revolutionaries. Most of the time they're in hiding, so you're just gonna be sneaking around a lot. Maybe you might have one mission to go retrieve this, and that's pretty much it. You're not really doing too much at the moment, as far as I know. Being a revolutionary is pretty easy because most of the story, I bet they're just back training and getting stronger and waiting for something to happen, especially with the government. It looks like they're just waiting for them to move. They're also going to be under Dragon. Yeah, we don't see him do anything in the story. I'm pretty sure he's back there. You can probably ask him to train you if you wanted to. Maybe he'll find you a nice devil fruit, or maybe he already has one in store for you. There's so many possibilities with Dragon that we don't even know how strong he is. Being there could really help you a lot, to be honest. And it keeps you out the way of the government because they don't know where all the revolutionaries are. But on the off chance you did want to be a civilian, let's talk about what can happen to you as a civilian. Either a bad pirate crew comes to your island and enslaves you and forces you to give them all their money and resources, which, low-key, I didn't see that was too bad in the show. Like, some of them were still alive. Keep in mind, some people did get executed, but most of them just kind of live a little bit normal, but just had to pay a little bit more rent. And I didn't find that really too bad, other than what Doflamingo was doing. That's a whole different situation, okay? But most of the time, everyone just kind of lives a normal life, and then once in a while, the bad pirate people come and take everything again and just go on about their day. I mean, if they see something useful in you, they can probably use you to your advantage, or their advantage, you know? It wouldn't be much of a big deal because maybe one of the good pirates might come and rescue your island. Like Whitebeard, he went around marking his flag on different islands to protect it from other bad pirates from coming around. And hell, maybe Luffy one day might come to your island and set it free because there may be a poneglyph on your island or something useful, or just because he wanted to go do that. Well, if a bad pirate guy enslaves you and your island, all you gotta do is wait around for a couple years and someone may come and save it. Maybe the Marines may come and do it. Again, it just really depends, but if you listen to what they want and what they say, you'll be okay, to be honest with you. You'll be fine. But if you're disabandoned, being ignorant, when you're just a lowly little nigga, no, you're gonna die. But that's enough about what you could be and what could happen. The world is really big and massive and filled with fruit that gives you powers, but you lose the ability to swim, and most of it is ocean. But hey, that's not really a problem for most people in the world, to be fair. Even if you don't find one of those magical fruits, you can have the possibility of one day maybe learning hockey. And keep in mind, Roger, one of the best pirates, didn't have a devil fruit, so hey, you can still be the best whatever you want to be in that world, because there are no limitations other than yourself and your mindset. One Piece is like an open world video game with multiple endings, and you can choose your own storyline and you can still have fun. You just got dropped in the world. It's not a linear path. You have so many different possibilities and options that you can do, which is why it makes it the best anime world to be in. Well, if you became a Marine, you could be the reason why Luffy gets captured and his whole crew and he never becomes the Pirate King, right? Because everything you do in this world makes a big difference. But to refrain from making this video longer than it needs to be, we're gonna stop right there. Tell me what you think is the best anime world to get Isakai'd in. Do you think it's One Piece? Maybe you have a different opinion. Go ahead and leave that in the comments below. Other than that, leave a like, subscribe, and I will find you if you don't.